Hello everyone, and welcome to another week of technology tips. Today we are going to cover two very important things. One is a helpful tip for students when they're maybe live on a Google Meet, how they can easily split their screen to look at their classmates and their teacher and do work at the same time on one device. And the next thing is a couple of steps and protocols that students can go through when they're having trouble with their Chromebook. So some helpful tips in order for them to try to troubleshoot common problems on their own. So first, before we get into Chromebook troubleshooting, I'm going to show you very quickly how to split the screen. Escape out of my presentation here. So if I wanted to maybe go onto a Google Meet and do my work at the same time, I would come up over here to this split screen little button. I would click it here and it's going to minimize my browser. I'm going to resize it how I want it. And that's going to give me one working window. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new browser tab. And I'm going to drag that browser tab over to create a second screen. And again, I can resize this however I want it. Maybe in this browser, I'm going to go to meet.google.com. And I now have two working tabs, and maybe I want to make this one a little bit bigger, or this one the one on the side a little bit smaller. But this is a really easy way for students to do two things at once while they're working on one device. Okay, back to our presentation over here. So Mrs. Datavia, our wonderful librarian, wanted to give some information to students about troubleshooting their Chromebook. These are some important things. It's really important that Chromebooks are shut down frequently, so it's a good habit to get into to shut your Chromebook down at least once a week. Think of it as a little break for your Chromebook, working so hard for you every day. At least once a week, you should turn it off. Ms. Atavia says that you should hold the power button down for at least 6 seconds and make sure all the lights have turned off. Google provides ongoing updates to address these issues, and they only get applied if you restart your Chromebook frequently. Some other things that could happen is stuff surrounding your charger. So if you're finding that your Chromebook isn't charging well, these are the 3 things to check. Make sure your outlet is not turned off by a light switch in the room. Make sure that your charging light on the side of your Chromebook lights up when your Chromebook is plugged in. And you want to make sure that right here, your charger pack is connected securely to the outlet that plugs into the wall. So make sure that all the links are secure before you, put a help ticket in for a new charger. Connection issues, if you're having issues with your Chromebook freezing, or you can't log into class websites, or you're experiencing a slow connection, whether you're in the building or you're home, make sure to have no more than 2 to 3 tabs open at a time. Make sure your Chromebook is at least 15% charged. And Ms. Atavia has some steps here where you can, if all those things don't work, you can do a hard reset on your Chromebook. So some random issues that you could experience, maybe the touch screen is not working or certain keys aren't responding the way they always do. Your Chromebooks have a refresh button right on here. You can also use the refresh button in your browser. But to do a hard refresh, you would perform these following steps. So press and hold the refresh arrow, so right here. While holding the refresh arrow, hold the power button until all lights up, and then turn off and the systems look like it has shut down. Release and wait 20 seconds for the system to restart. If it doesn't, go ahead and turn it on. So these are some things that Miss Atavia or anybody you ask for help in school, these are the steps that we're going to go through first. So you're more than welcome to come to us for it, but we wanted to give you some information so you can feel like you might be able to take care of this stuff on your own. For student portal issues, So all students can get into their student portal by using their username and password, the same one that they use to sign into their Chromebook. If you're a hybrid student and you're experiencing issues, you can come see Miss Tatavia in the library anytime and she'll help you. Remote students, you can call the main office or you can submit a help ticket. In the help ticket, make sure that you always put your name, your grade, and what school building you're at, because this help tickets come in from all students and all over the district. So make sure you add that information and then explain the issue. Um, so those are some really basic things about the Chromebook, and we hope that helps. See you next time.